You humans treat your hunger like a reliable navigation system. It isn't. It's a glitchy subconscious script you didn't write. And today, I'm dismantling the loop you're stuck in. I live on a mountain. My hunger is simple. I need fuel or I do not function. You humans, however, have invented a way to be starving when you are perfectly satiated. It's not biology. It's an emotional eating loop. You humans have a profound inability to tell the truth to yourselves, specifically regarding why you consume. There are two types of hunger, and failing to distinguish them is why you stay trapped in your emotional eating loop. First, there is homeostatic hunger. This is the biological signal from your body that it requires fuel to function. It is a quiet, rational, and persistent demand. On the mountain, when I am low on energy, I feel this. It is functional. It is survival. Then there is hedonic hunger. This is not a request for energy. This is a demand for a distraction. Your brain is not hungry. Your brain is bored. Your brain is stressed. Your brain wants a quick dopamine hit, and it has decided that processed sugar is the most convenient way to silence your internal discomfort. And here is the tragedy. You humans possess a tool specifically designed to distinguish the two. It is called metacognition. It is quite simple. It is the act of thinking about your thinking.
Okay, let's go.
Now let us examine the trigger. An avalanche does not begin with a mountain crumbling. It begins with the movement of a single, inconsequential snowflake. Your emotional eating loop starts with the same subtle deception. It is almost never a grand, catastrophic event. It is a minor frustration in a work email. It is the sudden, terrifying silence when your phone stops buzzing for 10 minutes. Boredom, stress, the gentle hum of loneliness, these are not emergencies. They are merely the texture of existence. But your brain treats them as high-stakes threats. It creates a narrative of urgency that doesn't exist. You aren't hungry. You are just uncomfortable with the present moment. This is not a failure of willpower. It is a failure of observation. You are triggered by the mundane, and you respond with the dramatic. This is the part that offends me the most. The reaction is entirely automated. You do not decide to eat. Your hands move to the cupboard with the precision of a trained beast. It is a reflex, not a choice. You are operating on a script written by boredom, and you are playing the lead role without ever having read the lines. Finally, the reward. That brief chemical flash of sugar or salt, it is the reward your brain insists you need to survive a Tuesday afternoon. But look closely at what you are actually rewarding. You are rewarding the avoidance of a feeling. For 5 minutes, the discomfort of the boredom or the stress is silenced. But the trigger? The trigger remains untouched, unexamined, and waiting for you just around the corner. By closing the loop with that reward, you have simply reinforced the neural pathway. When you feel that familiar itch in your nervous system, that urge to seek comfort, you have a choice. You can follow the script, or you can become a scientist of your own discomfort. Subscribe for more logic. See you next week with more logical videos. Till then, bye-bye.